one of our very first employees, and I would have to say, even people that work for us now today would agree, probably one of our most special, unique, and quirky employees.
Definitely.
And that was Mr. Jim Andrix.
Yes.
And Mom, you worked with Jim for 15 years?
I did. Jim and I worked together all the time.
Yes.
Whatever we were doing, if we were merchandising at the store or, getting lunch for everybody. The main thing we did together a lot was when you would different shows during the year, Jim and I would be the person go down and help to put the show together as far as whatever we were demonstrating. Or Jim and I just were the best of friends. And I will miss him forever. He was just the best. He was a gentle soul, but he had a bad temper.
Oh.
And food story I will tell is that when we would go to Wendy's and we would order hamburger, he didn't want them with cheese.
No cheese.
No cheese, no cheese. So if he ever got a hamburger that had cheese on it, he would become a monster person. And he often would take burger back Wendy's, and I don't know what he did when he got there.
He threw it at him, and oftentimes he would throw it at the wall. It would be plastered on the wall. There would literally be
At the shop.
a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
cheese to the wall,
Yeah.
and sliding down the wall. And you, at that point, you knew, well, Andrix,
He's mad.
he got the dreaded cheese on his new hamburger.
Right.
He was one of the unsung heroes of fly fishing.
Correct.
I mean, Jim Andrix invented flies long before other people even thought of doing those things. The difference was Jim just didn't have a platform, and he kept it to himself. He wasn't interested he was not a rich man.
No.
He was never going to be a rich man. I don't think he wanted to be in.
No.
He invented so many things, and he was always tinkering and playing. He taught me so much. I mean, I get some credit these days for the carp fly fishing and carping.
Right.
Then at least he is in that video, and I did give him credit in that
Yes,
video that
yes.
he taught me everything I know about catching carp on a fly. And so for those of you that don't know, I think it's been almost 2 years ago, April or so of, 2 years ago would have been 2022. Jim passed away, unfortunately, of cancer. Again, I've said this about Bear. I'll say this about everybody that's meant something to me. Jim, if you're watching, I hope you are. You're watching over us. That we miss you, and we love you. We're honored that you were a part of Mad River Outfitters history. And you know what? I hope that I get to see you again sometime in the future. I know I will. We'll fish again. So, thanks, Jim Andrix, and thanks for all of you that remember Jim Andrix. He was a real special part of Mad River Outfitters.
You were the best, Jim.